First time it came out, I just didn't have any money to buy it myself. And oh my god, okay. My studies kind of ran over longer than I thought they would, so I thought a really quick. There's an online. Okay, I thought it'd be really fun to do a little thing like this. Uh, I don't know, for like an hour, half an hour. There's only one of me. I'll do a short game because I don't want my stream to go over like that time limit. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We're on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, I don't know if I want. Okay, do I want me Brian or Oz? I gotta think for zombies, so. I like that they have this. And we could get to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasize about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates, Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Scream. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and the love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncart, 400? Or is it like unknown? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, 22? Question mark. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. Even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them, conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they were rottenness in so many ways. Worry no more, so we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you, turn your answers into your character's stats. That sounds great. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. I'm sorry, I'm excited so I can't talk. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. I mean, turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception. I like the lol at the end. What do I want? I feel like I'm so compelled to say how to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras, the literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities, places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's the social media I want to log into. Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded through to do through the app by its users. That sounds terrifying for Robert. Bullshit, it's your regular social media network. But each time someone tries to share news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. And the money goes to people exposed to that bullshit. Oh, that's kind of cool. See, this one just sounds mean. That one's kind of cool, but also mean, and I feel like it's a very Vera thing to say. I do like arts and philosophy, but I don't know if I'd want a whole social media dedicated to that, you know? I'm doing this. So wealthy. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Person who hates the outdoors, person who lacks taste, person is boring, the person lacks manners, the person is mediocre, the person is a coward. I feel like it's really mean to say the person is boring. Or, maybe it lacks manners. Loading.
Sure.
Where am I going? Smart 7, boldness 7, creativity 3, charm 4, fun 5, money 7. Should I start with the first one? Oh no! That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muscles themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. What does that mean? Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Cool. Later, you see Damien and Miranda. Later, you see Damien and Miranda chanting. I cannot speak today. Later, you see Damien and Miranda chatting, and being a nosy little bitch, you decide to insert yourself in the conversation. I look forward to this adventure so. Is there anything more wonderful than getting insight into the lives of commoners? You better put that shit the whole. You better not pull that shit the whole time. My dads are lords of hell, you know. Technically, I'm royalty too. Are you the? Her face. She looks so traumatized. Damien rolls his eyes and turns to you. Miss Panthera paired us up for our hands on homework assignment, going on an adventure. I've got to go anywhere with you, sir. Apparently, I have some anger issues and a thirst for violence that I should be channeling into something productive. Like a thirst for violence isn't productive in and of itself. And I'm supposed to work on being more independent, which is so strange since I told my ladies and gentlemen in waiting to fix that for me last week. Madam, I wonder what sort of adventure might give us the wonderful experience we need to fix our perceived, but obviously non-existent flaws. Go on a deep sea quest to steal a beautiful pearls from a scary kraken. Journey to a volcano to have a hot time. It's a strip club. Okay. I want to pick this only because I know it's the Damien option. And I'm more interested in him than I am her. Shh, phone shush. Fuck yeah, volcano hookers. I cannot pretend to condone sex work. What's wrong with sex work? Oh, madam? But that's what'll make it so fun. I get to feel so morally superior and holier than thous. Oh god. Yeah, and I can ignore you feeling morally superior and just stare at naked fire methods. And that'll make you independent. How will that make her... No, okay. Yes, and you'll curtail your passion for violence. Because it'll be redirected into your passion for romance. For romancing fire methods. Memphis. Romancing, right? Surely you wish to see them naked, so you'll know who's the most. Yeah, I'm marriageable and whom to court. That's his focus. Yep. Yes. And with that, they're off to find properly seeded volcanoes. You gain +2 fun, +1 creativity. Who was that? You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself, then when a wound opens in the fabric of space. A wound? Opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince. You are flashing. Greetings, Zero. I have a task in which no hands are fit but yours. A portal sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me break it. Please help me to break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously, you take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now. Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I'll give you one free noble title. Redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one be sweet, you check his phone to see your options. Foreign mister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a monthly supply of handsomeness. Just to get you started. You're a bit offended the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. But this is the really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with a youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain +4 charm. That was weird.
Sure.
Yeah, day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain 2 smarts. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces. Decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go. The mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans. Pocket Humans! Whoa, you got Walter Jacob. Why did I say Jobs? Walter Jacobs? That's so rare. Those are so rare. You bet your ass I do. Check it out. His fiscal responsibilities. Status 11. He's a fucking beast at doing his taxes. That's exciting. I heard he's lactose intolerant, though. Wait, what? Excuse me, what's wrong with being lactose intolerant? Ah, yeah. I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates that. Hates it. You, sir. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. Fuck you, you got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management. Yeah, and I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Foggle to get her, but it was so worth it. That's nothing. You had a That's nothing. You had a Pokemon. Is it Pokemon or Pokemon? Because there's no little accent on the top. Pokemon. It's so rare. It'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone to show them your. Wislow Jibs. Fiscal responsibility. 14 armor class. 20 loving owner of a speedboat. Several dogs. Scabs, rent-a-car, sex murder. Sex murder sounds funny, though. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't know they made Pokemons like that. What type is this? Criminal type? He's so angry. His face. What the fuck did nobody tell me this was in the game? Whoa, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone. It's upsetting Walter Jacobs. Fuck Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs rent-a-car. It's gonna murder all my other Pokemans. Pokemans. Yo, I'd offer to trade you my whole my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch, but all my Pokemans are obviously lame as hell. And hell's pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? Because you have to go to school? Tell you what, I'll beat up the loser of your choice. Beat up the loser of your choice, free of charge, if you hook me up with that mighty bastard. Why not? You never know when a free beatdown might come in handy. Here's one Scabs rent-a-car, but you gain +2 creativity, +1 boldness. Am I supposed to go to her? No thanks. Okay, my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, and even some shit that'll be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. I like how it says too poor for this. Alright, $7. What is that? I'm just gonna... How to sexy 7 Latin. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. Oh, why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. I'm just gonna not. I like how it pops up like Okay, I want to interact with those two, but I also don't. You take your seat beside arguably the two coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Her face! Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control. Eating them as one is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. I mean, that's fair. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. What? And I make sure to meet all of them first, and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well, then surely you can inflict some pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there. If I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off this too. Hang on. Somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. What? Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wants to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so they really fear for their fate. Let's educate the cattle on metaphysics. Of the two, I think I like Liam more, because look how cute he is. So I think this. Oh, I did not think that through. Perfect. Oh, there is a little too aggressive. Perfect. I knew there was a way to monetize, and it keeps the animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place. What the hell is there on animals? But now the coolest is extending beyond their deaths. Hell yeah! Is thank you for getting the ball rolling on this excellent scheme, Liam. No, I didn't really want to help you. Okay. My brain like malfunctioned, so I wasn't sure who was gonna help when I picked it. That being said, I'll get you a double scoop of Rocky Road Soul, sprinkles on top. Oh, thanks. Yum, maybe? You don't know. You've never eaten a soul before. But it sure is delicious getting Vera's approval. Is it, though?
Sure.
Look at it. What the hell is this? That day you spent some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You came +2 money. I didn't even know I had money on the little side over here. Liam and Damien stand over a pile of books. Books Liam has gathered. They're scowling intently as if the books have personally wronged them. Aren't your sweater? Our school teaches the most common mainstream basic material imaginable. I think there's only one thing we can do, really. Petition to the school to include works of value. Burn the books. Damien, you're absolutely right. The fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in strong action, not just empty words. Damien snaps his fingers and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between the petition and the fire is the much cooler option. Unfortunately, it's at this exact moment that crazy Martin chooses to appear. Oh no. No. Not again. He always thinks these things are my fault, just because they are. I mean, I can't get to touch it. I'm saying a nondescript yogurt. What? Nondescript yogurt this resort concert this weekend, and the band only plays once in a blue moon. Where the lunar eclipse lights up with the... There's no time to let Liam finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they need. Tell him there's a 3-horned paper gobbler on loose that was planning to devour the entire collection. Burn down the entire library. No point of no return. No proof of culprit. This sounds ridiculous. You launch into the chilling tale of the dangers of the 3-horned paper gobblers and the local ecosystem / libraries. The gobbler would surely have swallowed the whole library, you explained, if not for Liam's keen eyes and Damien's pyromania. Crazy Martin seems assuaged. I have never seen that word before in my life. Maybe I'm just stupid. The rivalry between werebears and paper gobblers is well documented. Nice going, dude. You're a real lifesaver. Did you hiss at me? And after lifesaver. Oh my god. Now I'll be able to make that nondescript yogurt resort a concert after all. You can come too as long as you don't do anything embarrassing, like enjoy yourself, not ironically. Oh man, Levin is even implying he'd be seen in you in public. Be seen in public with you and Damien thinking you're useful. With you and Damien thinking you're useful. Nailed it! You gain +2 and +1 boldness.
Sure.
Let's see, I didn't do outdoors. What is this? That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. Goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You say You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. Sure. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being the prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being the king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh. Not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. What? Damien continues to beat the piss out of this goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as a king of hell? Literally anything? You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight total war. Kings of harems, and I definitely join yours. And not so bold. War, what the fuck is that good for? What? No! Absolutely nothing. War violence is only cool when you're doing it to people who are weaker than you. Or it's all about armies fighting armies, and I'm all about armies fighting civilians. Sure. But you're not a prince, I guess I'll never understand. Excuse me. Unless I make you understand. Come to think of it, you look a lot weaker than me. Fuck you too, Damien. Whoever coined the phrase, didn't know you could lose things. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, never got a beating from Damien. You lose 2, -2, fun, and 1 bolt. I guess that wasn't very fun. That's fair. I'm not particularly bold in real life, so. That's not what I wanted. Who is that? She's kind of pretty. I want to woo him because he's so pretty, but he also just beat the shit out of me, so. Sure. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes in their mouths while Coach cheers them on. Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory! Ah, there's no truer sport than an eating contest. 10th crotch? Oh, thanks, Coach. Shut up, let me eat. It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Distracts Scott with surprise fireworks, because you know you just have those on your body at all times. Slather Damien's dogs in holy ketchup. What the hell? You were planning on setting off fireworks? These fireworks in here anyway? Let them rip. His face. Hey! Stop that! Who did that? Who's making the noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared. Oh. What? What is happening? They found us, Scott! The Viet Cong. Oh, lordy. It's Nom all over again. Oh, well, I feel bad for you. Scott and the coach flee the cafeteria. Damien lets out a sigh full of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Ugh, thanks. I was just eating like I normally do when these 2 idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I've got a literal furnace on my stomach. I don't want some of your half-chewed hot dogs, but thanks. Damien lets me have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice, some would say that's almost like making out with him. I mean, okay. I'll take the win, I guess.
Sure.
I haven't got to the gyms yet. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader, am I? What is that? You gain +2 oh, that's a ball. Brian, what are you doing to it? You join Miranda and Damien's team for game 2. It goes differently. Come on, shit dicks, face the power of hell. I don't want to. Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them into a thin red paste. Express your worry and confusion of the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't it supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder. Honor, glory, feudalism. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for. Madam, you're a little bit intense. Well, you didn't sign up to die. You've got to stop this before it turns into FPS or something. See, I only want to select that because I think it'd give me some points with Damien, who looks way too intense right now. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, we won't waver. Guys, it's a dodgeball. It's a dodgeball. It's still a dodgeball, not fun. Can I go back and change my answer? Oh no. Yeah, it turned out the narrator had more power than expected, huh? Oh god. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I thought it'd be funny. I didn't think you'd turn and tear me a new asshole. Thanks. You wake up in detention, your team has lost, and everyone hates you. Sure. Thanks, sir. I can ask myself. Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, the worst thing he can do is say no, right? Do I have a heart? Because he's a zombie. I mean, I guess you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to the Monster Prom with you. Yep, see. Oh, fuck you too then. I need spice in my life. Why are you screaming? Well then. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you're forced to walk around the school in the nude, sure, accompanied by your nun who chanted by a nun who chanted shame over and over again while ringing a bell. Classic. Those 2 weeks are the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in a national Pokemon tag tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon teams did taxes as if it was no tomorrow. That sounds exciting. It was a thing of beauty. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs a Mentagram filters. I'm starting to think perhaps I don't know how to play this game. So I'll try this again. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful, maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we're young and unafraid. We're ready to start. I kind of want to try it again, but I also don't. It's a little knife. I mean, I could probably do a stream tomorrow. Just because I don't really feel like doing a longer stream today. That might be fun. I kind of want the credits to go through so I can end it at the end of the credits. Yay! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this again, but like tomorrow or the day after that.